Hello, Horizon friends at home. This is Miss Ronnie. I want to share a mindfulness activity with you this week. It's a healthy strategy to dealing with emotions. It's going to be a brain pop. Most of you familiar with Tim and Mowgli, except this time we have Cassie and Mowgli. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, Cassie, clear your mind. Don't think, don't think, don't think. Wait, does that count as thinking? Shh, clear your mind. Quiet down. Hey, who you telling to be quiet? Well, you're the only one here, aren't you? What about me? Don't forget about me. Everyone just zip it. Ah, sorry. Dear Cassie and Moby, sometimes my thoughts totally get away from me. I get stuck thinking about everything I did wrong. Is there anything I can do? Your pal, Beth. I think we've all been there, Beth. If you really tune into your thoughts, you'll notice how much they wander. Thinking about plans for the future, reliving a strong emotion you experienced in the past, or maybe focusing on stuff you want or need. These kinds of thoughts happen automatically, seemingly out of our control. They're like your brain's version of biting your nails or twirling your hair, just habits that it repeats for no apparent reason. Then, without realizing it, we make decisions based on all this brain chatter. We might follow an urge or craving we're feeling, or get stuck reliving some painful memory, and then react to that instead of what's happening right in front of us. Put simply, when you think out of habit, you act out of habit. It's not entirely a bad thing. Habitual thinking lets you multitask almost effortlessly, like when you walk somewhere along a familiar route. You don't consciously think about all the turns you need to make, or even about avoiding unfamiliar obstacles. All that stuff runs on autopilot while you think of other things. Sometimes you can't even remember how you got where you're going. But there you are, safe and sound at your destination. It's an amazing little trick. But sometimes your brain chatters at you when you don't need it to, about stuff you really don't want to be thinking about, which can distort how you see the world. But what if you could just learn to turn down the volume on those thoughts? One way to do that is by practicing mindfulness. That means focusing on the present moment without judgment. It doesn't come naturally to most of us, but the more you do it, the better you get. Right, one method to strengthen that skill is mindful meditation. Here's one way to do it. Start by sitting comfortably, in a chair or on the floor. Your back should be straight. Imagine it's a tall stack of coins. Then relax your body. Just let everything hang. Close your eyes and breathe naturally. Focus your attention on the air flowing in and out of your nose or belly, whichever you notice more. Feel your body pressing against the chair or floor. Inhale, exhale. Whenever your mind wanders, and it will wander, try not to judge yourself. Just notice it, and then bring your awareness back to your breathing. Use your breath to keep you in the present, moment by moment. If you haven't meditated before, set a timer and try it for 1 minute. From there, you can work your way up to 5 minutes, then 10 or more. Or if you keep having trouble staying in the moment, try a guided meditation. That's when a person or an app walks you through the steps. Kinda like I did just now. Yep, there are lots of ways to do mindful meditation. But the goal is always the same, keeping your attention on the moment. Once you get the hang of it, you can approach any activity mindfully. You can take a mindful walk, concentrating on feeling your steps and your breath. You can eat mindfully, savoring each bite, focusing on your food's flavor and texture. After a few months of practice, it'll get to be second nature, and you'll find that you can handle difficult situations better. Your brain might still chatter at you and stir up difficult emotions, But instead of reacting to those feelings, you'll kind of notice yourself having them. Once you identify them, they'll be less intense. And then you'll be able to deal with the situation calmly, rationally, mindfully. Good point. The goal isn't to disconnect from your feelings. If anything, you'll be more in touch with your emotions because you're more aware of them. And mindfulness is no replacement for getting help when you need it, like by sharing problems with people who care about you, or talking to a parent or trusted adult about bad feelings or experiences. Instead, think of it as another option in your toolkit of well-being. We could all use more of those, right? Right, Moby? Hello?
So I hope you enjoyed Cassie and Mobley's mindfulness activity. Let's do a quick review. Oops. So I'm going to read some questions related to what we just saw. Let's see if we can get them right. Okay, number one, mindfulness can be an effective tool for reducing A, concentration, B, positive memories, C, unnecessary conversation, or D, wandering thoughts. So what do you think? Is it A, concentration, B, positive memories, C, unnecessary conversation, or D, wandering thoughts? If you picked D, you are correct. 2. An example of habitual thinking is A, forgetting a classmate's name, B, solving a difficult math equation, C, replaying an embarrassing memory, or D, asking for directions. If you said C, you are correct. 3. When multitasking, we tend to A, do one task multiple times, B, complete one task before moving on to the next, C, focus on multiple tasks with equal attention, or D, focus on one task while doing others automatically. So what do you think it is? If you chose D, Mobley said we are correct. 4. Mindfulness helps us focus on A, the present, B, the present, A is the past, B, the present, C, the future, D, all the above. 4. Mindfulness helps us focus on, if you said B, the present, Mobley says you're correct. 5. Which pose is ideal for mindful meditation? So look at the 4 poses. Do you think it's A, B, C, or D? If you chose A, Mobley says you are correct. 6. If your mind wanders during meditation, you should A, start over from the beginning, B, focus on your breathing, C, think about why it keeps happening, or D, try a different meditation pose. You said B, focus on your breathing. You are correct. 7. What is an ideal amount of time for a first meditation? Is it A, 1 minute, B, 10 minutes, 3, 30 minutes, or D, 1 hour for the first time meditation? What's the ideal amount of time? You remember she said A. Mobley says you are correct. 8. Similar to playing an musical instrument, mindful meditation A. requires special equipment. B. should be done alone. C. is too difficult for most people. Or D. can improve the more you do it. If you chose D, Mobley says you are correct. Awesome. 9. While brushing your teeth mindfully, you might focus on A. the exam you're nervous for. B. the breakfast you're about to eat. C. the new pimple on your chin. Or D. the tingling sensation of the toothbrush or toothpaste. Which one? If you're focused on the moment, it should choose D, the tingling sensation of the toothbrush, and Mobley says you are correct. 10. Last one. Mindfulness practice can help you blank strong emotions in difficult situations. Do you think it's A, ignore, B, push down, C, deal with, or B, D, boost? Mindful practice can help you blank strong emotions in difficult situations. If you said C, deal with strong emotions in difficult situations, Mobley says you are correct. Awesome job. So, great. You guys got 10 out of 10. Wonderful. So, I hope you really enjoyed this mindfulness activity. I personally love to do mindful activities such as yoga, deep breathing, focusing on my breath, my inner self, connecting with myself. So, hope you like it. At least give it a try. Until next time, stay positive.